For the hundreds of prisoners in Uganda who find themselves behind bars and some for decades, they find they have to forego. But the debate on conjugal rights for prisoners has been long-standing, with those who support it pointing to the Constitution, which guarantees the right to family. While appearing before the Parliament's Human Rights Committee, the Commissioner General of Prisons, Dr. Johnson Byabashyija, and other prison officials were tasked to explain why prisoners were not having conjugal rights.
First, provide for where these people to be. These ones who are sleeping in showers, these ones who are sleeping in... I should have room for them where to be. Then I can provide the room for conjugal rights.
Some of the lawmakers argued that it's a human right and that many countries all over the world allowed couples to relate with each other. They also pointed to the possibility that many families of prisoners were breaking up due to the denial of conjugal rights.
For 20 years, for 10 years, 5 years, by the time you go back home, there's no family to talk about. So as people are in prison, we should also put in place system where their families can be protected.
When we were in Masindi district, we found out the husband has been in prison together with the wife for 10 years. All of them, they just look at each other. Why not to gazette a place whereby we can give them that time at least once in a while? Whether it means once in 2 months, once in 3 months.
Also of concern to the committee is the use of buckets in various prison facilities to dump waste.
Very many years ago, Parliament came up with a recommendation that the bucket system must be stopped. And it looks as if in the big prisons, whereby visitors can visit easily, they have stopped. But in other smaller prisons, up-country, the bucket system is still being used.
We are on schedule. We only had a problem when funds stopped flowing for reasons which I gave. But now we are on top of that.
Prisons chief, who revealed to the committee that the prison service lost a major source of funding through the justice, law and order sector after Parliament passed the Anti-Homosexuality Act in 2014.
The money, as far as prison and other justice and law order sector institutions are concerned, they are getting this money through jails. And you know, majority funders of jails are European countries and American countries. They have their issues here. So, but as a country, we are capable of raising our resources to ensure that the bucket system is eradicated from this country.
Meanwhile, Byabashyija also confirmed that Rwenzururu King Charles Wesley Mumbere would be detained at Luzira prison.
Because he only came last evening, we had not even admitted. You know, when you come, we have to start a process of admission, and so that we know you, we bring a medical doctor to examine you. Before we could even start, we got a production warrant last evening, and we took him back to court today. If they remand, if they release him, okay. If they remand him, then we shall systematically admit him in the prison.
More research all in TV at Parliament.